Doug has a problem with this high tolerance part on his horizontal machining center. The problem is that his operators are spending way too much time with their head and shoulders inside of the operator door, taking manual measurements and making manual offset changes to the control. Let's turn the machine sim off and watch this part run again while we talk about some of the benefits of on-machine probing with the GibbsCAM probing option. With GibbsCAM probing, you get to see it before you machine it, and you get to create productive probing routines that do not interrupt the machining cycle. You also get to mix these probing routines within your machining. Some of the benefits of on-machine programming are tighter part tolerances because you let the probe do the work. The probe's basic accuracy is 40 millionths of an inch. You get shorter cycle times because less time is spent with the operators intervening in the cycle. Less scrap because the probe makes your parts to a tighter tolerance. More consistent and predictable part runs because the machine is no longer being interrupted to measure the part and to change the wear offsets. There's also less chance for error since the probe does exactly the same thing every time. Ease of probing code creation. No one wants to learn a new probing language or a new programming language. Let GibbsCAM do it for you. It writes the Renishaw probing code quickly and efficiently, and you get to see the results of your probing routines right here on the screen. You get to see it touch the part. Let's look at a little bit in depth about how the probing works. First, we'll start with the probing tool. The probing tool looks like any other tool in GibbsCAM except it comes from the probe category. This is a standard Renishaw 6 by 100 millimeter, 40 millimeter diameter body, 6 millimeters here, 100 millimeters here. Once you create that probe tool, you then create probing operations. Let's look at the menu of what a probing operation looks like and how we apply it to the part. First, as you can see, we have a circle here for circular boss. We can probe different shapes inside of GibbsCAM probing. Single surface, rectangle pocket, circular pocket, rectangle boss, and circular boss. You set the feed rate, the clearance values, and on this particular cycle, we're going to set a measurement function that makes sure that the part is within this tolerance. If it is outside of this tolerance, over and under, the machine will stop and alert the operator that there's a problem. This is a two-touch cycle, and the probe depth comes directly off of the part with a simple Alt-click. And then we make the probing code here in the Auto CS7. Let's get the right numbers out of there. Right off the part, and you can see that our clearance values are all set. All you do is click on the circle and click Do It, and you have a probing cycle. It's that easy to create a probing cycle inside of GibbsCAM. Here we also have a bore that's being probed. We can do 4-point or 3-point, and we can specify where those 3 points are in case this is not a complete circle. We can also measure the y-axis width of the part on this machine by measuring the y-axis in this operation, upper, and the y-axis in this operation, lower. Inside of your machine, the probing results will be posted, and you can look in your probing manual to see where the width of this Y section will be. Again, the GibbsCAM probing option uses the Renishaw Inspection Plus cycle to create your probing code efficiently and quickly. If you would like to see a demonstration of the GibbsCAM probing option on your machine with your parts, please call CAMCO.